game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Isaac Gorindo to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, the fifth-year quarterback from Alabama. First-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones finds himself in a place that a lot of these young, highly drafted QBs find themselves in, Kate, and that's the opportunity to rewrite the narrative. Show what got him drafted in that first day, first round after all, because he's got a high IQ, and he knows how to play this game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the counter, McCaffrey. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, here's Jones. He's got Bourne on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Get the fullback involved here. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, it's Jones. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
First down, San Francisco.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey escapes a defender, and he's got to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field, you just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Buccaneers, first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the middle, here goes White. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka, and he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They're running the option, short side. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Has room down the left sideline. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
You know, Kate, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time, pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They toss right side to McCaffrey. He's got room to roam here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Blitz coming for Jones. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Zach sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12. From the shotgun, it's Jones. This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Caught by the open man. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield on the screen. This is White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Wait, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This is hauled in by on the right side. Small gain down to the 46. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Third and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a first down. First and 10.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Baker now off the play fake. That's complete. Shepard. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Baker throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got it at the 5! And it's another first down on his drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers face a 4-point deficit. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
10, Buccaneers 7.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Window to return it. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointed not to come away with a touchdown. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They stick with McCaffrey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Jones now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've reached the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They send a tight end in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Mayfield now off the play action. Hits his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. The play fake. Here's Mayfield. Got his target. It's Otten. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun, White. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's a toss to White. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Mayfield from the gun, third down. It's caught right side by Johnson, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Baker now from the gun. Has it down close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 14, 49ers 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Gorindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. To the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down, Jones to throw. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Christian McCaffrey. A gain of 9 yards. First down, 49ers.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Across midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that road. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now it's Jones out the play action. That's when he caught on his back. McCaffrey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. This is McCaffrey, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. Looking for an open man. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Another try following the sack. He's got Bourne on a slant. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
He did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run. add on to that catch.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. Gets it to him on the screen. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Stop short of the goal line.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Gets it again. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Buccaneers and Emeka Egbuka ready to get to work now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 19. On the screen, this is White. The Juke gets him some running room. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. The give now to White. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motion man sent left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. That's complete, Shepard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They fake the handoff, now it's Mayfield. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Baker throwing again. Got his man. It's on him. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. That one goes for 25 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers trying to add to their lead. White. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Pressure coming, Baker, and they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock, paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
21. 49ers 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. The window to return it. Making some progress here. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offensive frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
On 4th down, looks like the 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. From the 37. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Once more, it's Mayfield. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And this drive